But yeah, we turn to God for help when our foundations are shaking, only to find that He is the one who is shaking them. You know, I started having these insane like panic attacks, and I've really had it all my life when I really trace back. But I mean, you can call it what you will, you know. Yeah. But and I really, that kind of really sent me in this downward spiral of just like, why is this happening? You can't pray it away, you know. But yet, the Lord is there with you, and it's all this. It was just really. It was a really tough time in my life, and I felt like I was losing my sense of wonder, you know, and it was really shaking my faith. It was shaking everything. And it's a moment where you have to choose, say, you know, God, because you say who you are, I don't feel a thing, but I choose to trust you, you know, because you made the sun, you made the moon. Yeah, I see the evidence, you know, and so you literally, it was one of those moments where feelings were gone, you know, and I literally just had to be like, you know, like I choose that. It's almost like my feelings will come later, but I'm making a choice. I've never really done that, you know, being an artist, and you know, a lot of people, they're very emotionally driven, you know, and which is a bad thing. I mean, it's good and bad, you know. You have to find the way to harness that, you know. But deaf world or something, and that's the thing is, I think God uses some things to bring you back to say, wow, like all this stuff is going to pass, and the only thing that we have to hope in is God. I was probably about 5 years old, you know, and my dad always listened to a lot of music, and he sang a lot of operatic type songs, as you know. And so we had a piano, and I'd heard my sister playing some piano she was taking at that time. She's 2 years older than me. And so I really just started picking up notes and just the way everything fits together, you know, on the 12-tone scale. And I don't know, somehow I just started playing by ear, and then really just formed a love from there. Oh man, I'll get inspiration from, you know, on my EP there was some good friends of mine who were going through they were pretty much at that point where they're like, okay, we're done if something doesn't happen in our marriage, you know. So they were going to get a divorce, and so I wrote a song about that, you know. I kind of harnessed what they were going through and wrote a song about commitment, you know, and just saying we'll make it through whatever comes our way, kind of deal. Somehow, you know, when I was like in junior high studying music, it was just this love that I had, and that's really how I expressed myself, you know, in so many ways, and in worship. And you know, I was thinking, well, you know, God's given me a gift in this, and I love it, and so obviously, you know, we have to use our gifts and try to be the best we can at them. And so I just really started pursuing it, you know. And then, I mean, we've had some really cool opportunities. You know, we've done some stuff with you know, some of the other American Idol artists, some believers, some not. And I remember we were at this American Idol party one time in Los Angeles, and it was on top of this building. It was really cool, just all the American Idol people, and then just other artists. And it was really cool because one of the guys, I guess he had some heart difficulty before, and something was, he took medication for it, but it acts up every once in a while. It's pretty dangerous. He's had surgery for it. And he was having some problems with his chest pains and shortness of breath, and it was really cool because I don't know where he stood, but he was like, man, I need some help. And so it's funny because in one of these tents, like in the middle of that, like a group of us got together and just gathered around him and prayed for him. And it was just really cool, you know, to kind of be able to bring, you know, just bring the Lord into places. Well, I think it's, let me think. We've, you know, produced for the band with Virgin, you know, Green River Ordinance, and that was cool. And then did some stuff with Jason Castro, with Atlantic, and we've done some stuff with The Fray, and Switchfoot, Leona Lewis, Train, Chris Allen, David Cook, The Script. You know, lately I've been doing a lot of producing, a lot of composing and writing songs in all genres for other artists, you know, as well as myself. And so I'm still doing that and traveling some, and I really I don't know, and then just trying to figure out a way to, you know, just keep supporting my wife and a family someday. And you know, I think we'll eventually move to Nashville and just do that on a, I guess, on a larger scale in a way. Maybe not a larger scale, but just you can, you know, do stuff a lot more. Yeah, it's great to see, you know, people living out their faith in the world, but not of the world. You know?
Yeah.
One of my favorite quotes is, "We are not isolated, but insulated, moving in the midst of evil, but untouched by it."